Who are you looking for? Jacob? I don't know. I think you have the wrong person. Just kidding. It's me. Obviously. Okay guys, today I'm going to give you 3 tips of how to avoid people that you don't want to talk to maybe when you're out in public places. As you may know, I just moved back to my hometown. I haven't lived here in 7 years. I now live in the area. And now I gotta worry about when I go to the grocery store, or when I go to the movies, or when I go to a sporting event or anything, that I might see somebody that I went to school with that I'm not really, excited about looking to see. And I might be just minding my own business at the grocery store, shopping for some chips, shopping for some cereal. All of a sudden, you hear from behind you, "Hey, Jacob!" And you're just like, the last thing you want to do is talk to somebody. You're in a rush, you don't have time for this, or it's someone that you don't, you were kind of acquaintance with them in high school, but you don't really want to see them, and now you're stuck with them in the grocery store. So here are 3 tips to avoid them. 1, disguise yourself. Now obviously something like this isn't going to work. Maybe it might. But you can change your appearance. When I was in high school, I used to have long hair and I did not have a beard. So chances are, when I see somebody nowadays, they might not even recognize me. So I can get away with that. I went to a coffee shop the other day, and a guy that I graduated with is the manager, is the owner, and I talked to him face to face. I don't know, maybe he recognized me. I recognized him. He might have recognized me. If he did, he didn't say anything, but I was like, yes, score. Guy didn't recognize me, didn't have to have an awkward conversation with him. I'm just, an average customer. He doesn't know who I am. Second thing you can do is just avoid. If you see someone, you need to always be aware of your surroundings. I am always aware when I go to a popular grocery store around here. I'm like, okay, there's a chance that I can see someone that I know here. I'm alert. I'm looking for my food, but I'm also looking for people that I may know. If I go to an event, I went to a wedding about a week ago, and I knew, I was like, okay, I went to high school with this guy that I'm going to the wedding for. There could be people here that I went to high school with that I may or may not want to see. Gotta be aware. I got there early. I was one of the first ones there, so I could see people coming in the door. I could gauge what the night was going to be like. Turned out that there was 8 people there that I graduated with, and I was aware of them all. I knew where they all were at all times. You gotta be aware of your surroundings so you can stay on top of the situation, and then you can put on disguise if you need. Last tip, number 3, is to just play dumb, be crazy. Now I did end up talking to one of those guys at the wedding that I went to where there was 8 people, and me and a friend were talking to him, and my friend said, "What are you up to?" Meaning what are you up to these days? I feel like it was pretty obvious, the question, what are you up to these days? We haven't seen this guy in a long time. What are you up to? What are you doing for a living? What's life been like since high school, since 7 years? And the guy responded and said, "Same as you." And we were like, "Same as you?" Because we knew that he definitely wasn't doing the same stuff as him. And then he said, "I'm just at a wedding." And we were both looked at each other and he just walked away. We were like, that was a really dumb answer to this question. Obviously we were asking what you were doing for a living, and he just said, "I'm at a wedding." Duh. And we were, duh, you're at a wedding? We're at a wedding? We know you're at a wedding? So, but maybe that guy was just plain dumb. Maybe he didn't want to talk to us, and he was like, "I'm just going to give a dumb answer and walk away." Maybe he knew what he was up to. So props to you, JK. You know what I'm talking about if you're watching this. If you were just messing with us, props. So guys, what are some other tips that you would use if you're in a situation where there's somebody there that you don't want to talk to, or you don't want them to know that you're there? What are some things that you would do to stay away from them? Let me know in the comment section down below. As always, like this video, subscribe to the channel so you can see the other videos coming out. New milkshake on Thursday, and Late Night with Jacob is back on Snapchat tonight. Oh, just poked my eye out. Just a tourist here. Just a nobody. TV shows that you grow up watching. I remember watching Rugrats, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, What's another one